Hey guys, I'm Bree,
And I'm Sam,
and this is
the
the
Local
Local
Losers
Losers Podcast.
podcast. We need to figure out how to do this
It,
synced up without being next to each other.
I'm trying to hear you in my ears while I'm trying to say it, but it's running a little bit behind when we try to say the same thing at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
We'll work on it.
Sure.
Welcome to the
Our
video.
first
If you're on the
video.
video, yay!
So, for anyone who's on Spotify or any other
Apple
browser,
Music. Is it Apple Music or Apple Pop? Whatever. Apple something.
wherever you're listening to us, you can now see us as well.
Here's our faces, even though you already know our faces because we don't actually have a fandom. Anyway, so welcome. I feel like it's been a while.
It
It has been a
has.
while.
Not for you guys because we've actually pre recorded stuff and posted and whatnot, but for us,
For us, it's
it's
been a
been a while.
while
Um,
because she went to school. Did we already record when you were at school?
Yeah,
No.
that episode actually just went up last week.
Oh yeah, so that was from, but like we didn't do like a face one.
No, that
And
was
then
just
I
us
was on,
testing Discord.
yeah, and then I was on like vacation for
Yeah, it
two
was just a lot. We were doing
weeks.
a lot and stuff. So the past 2 weeks we haven't really even like talked,
But now we're back.
and we have a bunch of updates.
Oh my God, girl, we got. Do you have any updates you want to start off with first,
Yeah, I have an entire list actually.
or should I go first? Because just because you have a whole list. I thought we were
You're
talking
not
about
wrong.
like
Um, I
I
mean
only
we
have
can.
one.
Hang on, I just
I
need to
got a
see
car.
something.
Oh.
I just ruined that whole thing for you. I'm so sorry.
Okay, well,
Before you
Sam,
actually begin, I'm so
oh,
sorry. No, this isn't like an update or anything. It's just because of like us using video now, there might be some weird cuts here and there. We're gonna try not to do that, but no promises. So
what she said.
if you see a weird cut, no, you didn't.
You never saw it ever. We're professionals here. Come on. Um, Sam, guess what?
Oh my god, what?
I just got a car. Well, Sam already knew that, so it's
Yeah.
actually not that exciting. I recently just purchased a car. It's exciting. It doesn't seem exciting right now, but it is. It's a new experience because like it's just a new experience. It's a Subaru if anybody was really wondering.
It was funny because Brianna texted me and she's like, I'm getting a new car, and I was like, oh, okay, because it feels like you just got the other one, not like got like you your
It's been
brother
two
just gave you that
years.
one. Yeah, but it's
I
been that
know.
long, and that car does need work done to it. So it's
And
nice
I'm
that
not
you're
paying
like
for
getting
it.
it, and it's also exciting that for you to be able to get a new car too. So I'm like, yeah, Brianna, let's pick them together.
I know we're both on our third cars. Like, when you said that to me, I was like, oh my God, we literally are.
hmm
But yeah, that's the exciting part. I think that's the only update for me. So, Sam, take it away.
All right, so I have a couple updates. These kind of like relate to other podcasts and stuff as well. Specifically the last one too, because as I was editing it, I heard like us saying a lot of things because that was the episode about separation, which is like the big change for us right now. So going through that episode as I was like editing, I was like, oh wait, let me update this point because these are all like updates that happened and stuff. So if you didn't listen to it, go listen to the last one.
Promo. Promo,
Promo.
but promo.
So the first update is that I'm in school.
Woo! Yay! I'm at home.
Yeah, Brianna's where we usually would record, but
Oh yeah, true. I mean, on the table over there,
yeah,
but I'm
we're not
I'm on
usually
the
on the
I'm on the
floor.
floor for a reason. Okay, we had to go back and forth. I was running through my whole house, seeing where the good lighting is, and it's the floor. So enjoy my couch.
hmm
Anyway,
Um, so and everything I said about like being here is true. Like Brianna's like, no, you're gonna go and do things, and I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not leaving my room. I literally did not leave my room yesterday at all, and that's the first time I've done that. And I was like,
really,
yeah, I was
girl,
like,
you can't get into that habit,
that's why I was like, I really shouldn't get into this habit of just staying in my room. But yet here I am, second day, just in my room.
girl. Woo, girl, you gotta get out of that habit real quick.
Yeah. Um And then there was this thing that you said on the last podcast where you're like, oh yeah, the group chat is gonna probably like be less active and stuff now that we're all like somewhere else. It's not. We've talked more in that group
Yeah.
chat than we did the entire summer.
That's actually true, though. That really is
Which is kind of
true.
funny because it's like nice, but it's also just like,
Oh, wait, hold on. Speaking of group chat, I am mad at you.
what did I
You
do?
said I looked like that guy. That was rude.
What are you talking about?
Remember how, like, in the group chat, you're talking about the, like, someone from. How do I want to say the name?
Oh.
I was very. That was very mean. That was very rude.
Well, here's the thing. When I said that, I wasn't thinking about the person
What
because
I
I was just
was.
saying you look like a and then insert name. I wasn't thinking about that person, and then I realized she said that that person was there, and I was like, oh wait, that's a real person that they know, right? Forgot that part, and
I was
then
like,
I just
that
started
was
laughing. I was like,
rude.
well, it's already
I said
happened.
I said that to Tanya when I was with her. She was like, that was really rude. Like, how could she do that? Okay, anyway, all jokes aside,
But yeah, that was
we have
that
been
was why I
talking
said that, and
a
I was like,
lot.
wait a minute, I forgot that person is an actual person that they know. Um. Oh yeah, and then the one last thing. Uh. Oh no, two things actually. I said in the last podcast that it would be so nice if I could just edit every podcast with you not screaming into the mic. And the last podcast I said would go so easy editing because I wouldn't have to turn anyone down that much and it would be like easy. It was. It really was. I enjoyed it so much. I was like, wow, Brianna's quiet for once.
I'm happy for you. I
Yeah.
sound depressed in that though, which I am not. But
No, you
I,
didn't. You had like a lot of energy because you were screaming the entire time, but it was a scream whisper, so it was kind of funny.
I
Basically.
like that.
Basically.
That's cute.
And then
That's
my
cute.
last
That's really
update is that
cute.
I said I would start using a flash drive because it just makes the most sense to transfer files. So I started doing that, and it really was just so much easier. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place, but now I don't even need to do that because
Doing
we're
it
recording on
for
the computer.
what? It's been like 3 months. Oh my god, we started this in June.
Yeah, it's been
Isn't that
3 months about.
crazy?
Yeah, it really is, and we're almost done too. Because I was thinking about it today. I'm like, we're already. This is episode 10
That's really crazy.
out of like 20 something, so we're almost there.
We doing it, baby. We doing it.
Yup. And I think that's it. I think I hit everything I wanted to because that's just a little note for myself. But
Well, I can't wait to dive in today. It's very it's actually like perfect timing at least for me because I start school literally on Tuesday.
it's only my
It's
third
Sunday.
week, so
Yeah, well she started way before me, so I'm surprised I didn't start like early because I like thought when I went to, community college that like that was like the only type of school that would start late, but like
Mhm.
it's the same exact date I'm pretty sure as like my school now.
yeah, it's
So it's
just
funny.
whatever the schools feel like doing. It's not even
I
like
was
about
fine with
whether
that because I was able to go on vacation, so whatever. So yeah, what we'll be talking about today? Well, you saw it from the name, so it's not shocking. I hope, but we will be talking about back to school.
jazz fingers. Now they can see
Jazz
everything
finger.
we do, so when we stare at each other in
Oh my
silence,
god,
it
right?
works.
We don't have to. We're not like. I have to remember that because I'm just used to just looking at you, but I have to think people are watching this. So anyway, I'm also gonna be looking down too for the people watching this because I always have my notes with me because I'm prepared for this shit. I mean, same as two, obviously,
Not
but I
really.
feel
I
like,
just kind of wing it on most episodes. I'll write like 4 or 5 notes, and I'm like, good enough.
but like I'm gonna be looking down at my notes, so that's why I'm looking here. So anyway, so I can't wrap my head that we are seniors in college.
Yeah.
This lady, actually, when I was in Florida, like one of my mom's friends down there, she was like in the house in the condo,
Mhm.
and she's like, "Oh, like, you're a senior, right?" And I was like, "Oh, like, or like, what do you want to do for school?" And I was like, "I'm a senior in college." And she's like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, yes, love."
It's like,
I
oh,
am
you're a senior in high school now, right?
No, I really wish I could. That was 4 years ago. I saw like my
That's crazy.
my Snapchat memories. It pops up of the chalk thing 4 years ago. Fun story time. We got threatened to get charges for vandalism on our school property, even though it was literally a school tradition.
Well,
I
that's
still get
because
so mad about
I
that.
do
I
too,
get
and it's because
still,
they switched the principals on us for our
but
senior
the, no,
year,
but that's not the
and
thing.
it
The
was the
person
other
that,
people around us who were like actually vandalizing the school, like putting
which
Vaseline
that
in
makes
door
sense, but at the
handles.
same time, the person that came out, I forgot his name, but he literally came out and he's like, "Oh, like, first of all, what are you doing at 9 o'clock at the school late at night?"
His
First of
story
all,
was that he forgot his laptop there.
he came out with nothing, but okay.
Hmm.
But like literally like he came out and he's like, "Oh, like you're gonna get charged for vandalism." But like first of all, you can clearly see that we're all high schoolers. Like we are not grown
You
adults
also know
walk.
all of us. We've been here how many years?
And he's been there for so long, like since we've at least been in like freshman year. So I'm
Yeah.
like, why is this man like threatening us when like we've literally been in this high school for the whole 4 years? I
Hmm.
don't understand. That still pisses me off.
It was funny. The people
And
who tried to run like there aren't cameras surrounding that school everywhere.
no, but then everyone had to still say it clean it up when everyone that did the dirty.
And then they had to bring us all in groups. I don't know if you ever went in one of the groups.
I did.
Oh,
I
okay.
did. He's like, guys, like I just want to sit down and like see what your traditions are and
Yeah, he's
whatever.
like,
And then
obviously I'm new
I
to this
remember
school.
the pep rally. Is it the pep rally? The seniors got to run into the gym. We didn't
Yeah.
get to do that because it was a hazard.
Yeah. They were like,
But
there's too
it's
many
from
of you
here to
guys.
here.
You can't run. You can't run into the gym this year. The only senior
It was
class who didn't get to
outside.
run.
It was outside this time too.
Yeah.
I'm not even in high school anymore. I still get pissed off about that. Let me get back to the episode. So yeah, we're seniors in college. Where did the time go? So today we'll be diving in our senior year in college and some advice from us to you. Most importantly, our experiences in community college. I guess we're talking about community college. I thought we've already talked about community college.
I don't know. I
We
think we
brought it
did.
up.
We talk about it a
I
couple times. You brought it up at least
I
twice
just brought it
already.
up
Yeah.
now. Yeah, so that's what we'll be diving into. So, oh, I'm about to dive
Every time.
in. Whoa. Ow. Anyway, so in my opinion, I feel like both of our college experiences are similar yet a little bit different at the same time because we were together for like when we did go to community college, but like
Hmm.
and we did understand like the online aspect of it a little bit. You had to a little bit more.
Yeah, that was like before COVID even hit. I was online for like one class each semester, not by like me being like, oh, I can't fit this into my schedule, so I have to take it. Just because I was like, let me try an online class because I did one in high school that I was like, I kind of like that, and it was like easier for me to be able to like manage my time because I could do it on my own time. It was like an asynchronous class most of the time. There was probably like one that wasn't, but otherwise it was like asynchronous, which
It
is
worked for
nice.
some people.
Yeah, I like asynchronous classes online.
Did take it. I'm pretty sure my sports marketing that was asynchronous. It was interesting. Like I liked it, but I didn't like it at the same time because I would literally forget about it just because I don't have a professor like in class reminding me for things. Like it was all on like the blackboard. It's not blackboard, but it's the same thing. So it's like we have the same experience, but like you also dorm too, which makes a difference.
Yep.
I'm still at home. Hey, how y'all doing? Saving that money, getting that bread a little bit. Um, I know it's only been a couple weeks, but do you like it the more you're there, your dorm experience?
No. Not at all.
Really? Like there's nothing you look like you like at all?
I'm like trying to think like is there?
It's like,
I really
the
don't because
parking.
there's a lot more that I have to do now and like a lot more that I have to worry about in the sense of like responsibilities that I didn't necessarily have to worry about at home. Like for one, feeding myself.
That's no, honestly, I do get that because you like the dining halls aren't open the whole entire night. Number one,
Hmm.
number two, you don't even have
Oh yeah, I don't have a meal
the.
plan because I'm in an apartment on my campus. So the way it works, like if you're in like an apartment or like off campus, either on or off campus, you don't have to have a meal plan. So I didn't because I was like, whatever, I can cook, I know how to cook. But
You have
then
an oven?
yeah, we have a whole kitchen set and everything, but
Wow.
I'm lazy. So even though I know how to cook, do I want to do it? No. So I buy like pre-made
Because
meals
you have
and
to
stuff.
clean. Yeah, you have to clean up after yourself
Exactly.
too.
That's the thing
Yeah.
too, which I've been really good with. I like consistently I dry it off and everything too, put it away. But I just don't like having to have like to prepare food for myself in a sense. That sounds terrible, but just like because at home I would cook like big meals in a sense for everyone. For me, I have to like prepare just for myself,
No, it's
and
different. It's definitely
it's
different.
weird too because I'm like
You
I don't
have
have the
help
same
at home
ingredients and
too.
stuff, and I don't pay for the ingredients either at home. Whereas here, I have to pay for my ingredients.
That's
So I'm
funny.
like instead of going for like all the stuff I would usually get, so I can like make like risotto or something at home. I
Hmm.
end up getting like eggs. I have so many eggs, I just leave them. And rice and ramen and like
Ooh, ramen
prepared
is a little
raviolis
good
that I just have to
though.
boil real quick. So like super simple things, which I'm not complaining about because they're at least things I like, but it's just like different, and I would prefer not to.
It's also kind of giving you like a little head start, like when you do live on your own,
Who
you
said I'm gonna live
know?
on my own? What if I just mooch off my parents forever?
Me, I told my mom the other day, I was like, I'm not moving anytime soon, girl. I just
You're
bought
not
a
getting rid of
car.
me
I'm
that
not
quickly.
going anywhere.
I got
Time
6
to
years on
getting
that
married.
car.
Good for you. I got
That's
years.
a
I
huge
got bills
life
to
update.
pay.
Did you bring that up?
Oh my God. Oh wait, they also listen to the podcast. Congrats on my brother and
Congrats, y'all.
his fiance for getting engaged. I love weddings. I've never been to a wedding, but I love weddings. So congrats to them. I know they listen to this, so I can't wait to fuck shit up.
Oh my god.
Anyway, okay, so moving on. What's crazy is that we have been with each other when it comes to school from elementary school all the way up to college. And honestly, I think that's a really cool thing to say because usually it's just from elementary to high school, but like we've literally got to even up to junior year of college we were together,
Yeah,
which is kind of
literally. Which
crazy.
is funny because I was at this school technically,
But you were
but
still at
it
home.
was online.
Which
Yeah.
is like it sucks to like say that you had to do online school, but it's cool to say that you went to school with someone like with your group of
Yeah.
friends from
We're
elementary to
not in the same
college.
school, but you're sitting there like across the table as I'm in class.
Oh my God, me and Tanya, we literally I did my online classes. I like there are like some like pros. There's a lot of cons to online school, but there were some pros. Literally, I took an exam right next to Tanya over there on the table. I literally took an exam like, and of course like we were online, and I had a little note next to me because I'm pretty sure we could. No, we for that test we can actually have a sheet of notes.
Most professors started
Right.
doing that because they're like, well, we know you're going to cheat anyway, so.
Yeah,
Although
so
some
like
professors, like Tanya's professors, made her install like a
I
thing to block their web
I thought
pages.
they were gonna do that for like the like this school. I'm so glad they didn't for that
Same.
semester. Oh
My
my
professors were
God.
like, you have
Her
open notes.
school, they make it I don't even know you explain it. I don't even know how to explain it.
I barely know how to explain it because I never experienced that. They
It's
make
like
you download
it's
a
like a
software.
security log. Like
Yeah.
she downloads something, you can't look if you look in one there, you only have like a certain area to look at. If you look down, it'll notify the professor that you're cheating or like
Yeah.
if you
You can
close out or
go to like
that's
a new tab
crazy.
or something. It'll like notify the professor. So it's like, I'm glad that didn't happen for
Oh my God,
me.
wait, did I ever mention about the marketing thing at her school?
I don't know, maybe, but if
I'm
not,
gonna
it's a quick thing,
I'm
so.
gonna bring it up again. So my major is marketing, and like when I had to transfer, I had to find new schools, and my school is literally like 5 minutes down from her, which is like really cool. But I didn't go to that school because of that reason,
Hmm.
you know?
You just want to stay close, somewhere local you could
Yeah.
drive to.
And I drove to see her all the time anyway, so like I already knew where I was going. It was
Hmm.
just like an extra minute down the road, or whatever. So they didn't have the marketing major when I was looking, and I was like, okay, like that's fine. I'm looking at the semester after I'm done with the school that I'm at right now. They add a semester. I mean, they had the marketing. I was so irritated, but it's like at the same time I wouldn't go for that, like because of
Hmm.
that reason, because I think that'd be a stupid reason. But like it would be cool to do that. But like I wouldn't want to. It would be nice to have the opportunity to just see if I
Yeah,
got.
like you're in college for yourself, but if you
Yeah,
have the
like I
option to
would
be like with a
apply, but
friend,
I
it's nice. but you
Yeah,
don't
I
need
would
that.
apply to go there, but I wouldn't automatically say, "Oh my God, 100% I'll go there because she's there."
Yeah.
You know? But it would be cool to just to see if I would get in.
I told you to apply to my school just to see if you could get in, but you never did.
I know, because I know my ass is just gonna stay home anyway. So I was like, man, I don't really have a lot of money. I really wanted to apply for Oneonta at one point, but like, it was more of like I should really dorm. I
Mm.
mean, commute.
Hmm.
I'm just reliving memories today, and I don't know if it's good or if it's bad. But anyway, so although Sam and I have gone to different schools the past year, senior year will be and feel very different. Because hello, do
Okay.
I have to explain like you're seeing this? Like it's weird. Like
Yeah. No,
it's pretty cool that we could still do this, but
it's still something that we need to adjust to, but like you're gonna come up and visit me. We're gonna do stuff then, so it's like
I am
not the
excited for
biggest thing.
that.
Yeah, me too.
Like it's only a year. Like I have to it's only a year.
And I'm already in the third week of this first half of it, basically. So
Yeah. So and then you're gonna come back, so it's not like that dramatic. So I have this point. This is kind of late in the game. Sam is finally dorming. Yay and nay. We can tell. So I still commute as I literally just said. So some pros and cons of dorming and why I don't. Now, I you'd be on the pros and cons. I wrote that down for you
okay.
because obviously I don't dorm. Um, I just always thought in the back of my head, like if I dorm, then like I don't want to be. I just think of the future of like when it comes to paying it back, you know? Like that's
Hmm.
what I just get worried about. Like let's say like if I did go far away, let's say if I did go to Oneonta, like and I did get like scholarships and all that, it would still be running in the back of my head, oh, I still have so and so to pay off. That's how I see it.
Mm. For me personally, just because of like my mom's job and stuff, because I get up to 8 semesters that they pay half of my tuition, and then the school giving me money for like a scholarship. I don't have those extra bills to pay. Like I had like a couple bucks, and since I had like savings and stuff, I just took out of my savings to pay for the rest of this semester because I had a loan last year. So I think I have like I don't know because I can't even access the account because they're switching and merging and
It's not
stuff.
even as
But it's
bad.
nowhere near as bad as like other students and stuff I know.
I
So like my
know.
student loans are gonna be manageable within like a year, so I could probably pay them all off.
Thank God I don't have any loans right now, and I probably have to for next semester. But I'm trying not to even do that. But I'm
Yeah,
probably
I
gonna
was trying
have
not to
to.
too, but that's why like this semester I paid out of
especially since
pocket.
I especially since I do have like my car payment now because I just
Mhm.
paid I did the difference of like my own money, which is fine. I'd rather have my own money than take out a loan.
Mhm.
So it feels nice to like just know after like the school's over, I don't have to pay off a lot of money, but in the present, I'm like, fuck, I really wish I dormed, like in my head. But at the same time, I also love coming home after school.
Mhm.
But I hate the feeling of going to work right after school. I hate that feeling so much. Literally, like you think that you're done for the day. Like obviously you have like work to do it after, like for
Mhm.
schoolwork. I have to refresh in my brain that I have to drive across the bridge to go home and get ready for work. It's painful. It's painful. It's not that bad. It's just a pain in the ass. But
Mhm.
like I've really been going to work in school for so long. But I think what really threw me off of work in school is like online. Like that was the nice part of online where it's like I do my classes and then I could just chill and not have to worry about
Yeah.
driving home and then getting ready. I literally could just chill up until I have to go to work,
Yeah.
which was the nice thing. So I low-key really wish some of my classes were online. Only some. Because I did like last semester how mine was a mix. Because in the beginning it was like half of the semester was online and half of it was in person. But then towards the end everyone just got lazy and they're like, alright, y'all. Just do whatever.
Mine were
Do whatever you
supposed
gotta
to
do.
be like hybrid, but then for some reason, of course, all the classes I chose were online. So even though my school was open last year, They just
Which was point. That would be so pointless for you to dorm
yeah.
though.
So I was like, I'm just gonna save the money. I'm like, hey, is it too late for me to just not go because I didn't realize all my classes switched to online, even though it's a hybrid semester? And they're like, yeah, stay home. I was like, cool.
Lit. That's fine with me.
Hmm.
Um, so like I wouldn't be mad if some of my classes were online, but at the same time, I don't know. I'm very iffy. I'm nervous for Tuesday because like I know my way around the school, but I still don't know where every single building
Yeah,
is.
that's what
No, I do.
I didn't know where
Mine's a
anything
pretty small
was.
campus though.
Mine's big, but it's not as
Yours
big as you
big.
think. When you're like actually on it, the biggest thing is like the housing on the campus is like spread out across the thing because
Mhm.
most of the buildings and stuff for the actual like classes are like within walking distance of each other.
Mine, it's like here's the student center and here's the building I have to go to. Like it's such an easy walk.
Mm.
Like I think like WCC, it would spread out a little bit more, which was like nice for the campus. But at the same time, like if you think you have to, if let's say you're at the student center, you have to go to the tech center across. That was the pain in the ass. At one
Mm.
point, I even drove just because I was just so lazy. And then I'd think about having to go across campus again to go get my car. I was just lazy. Still am to this day though, so nothing has really changed. Um, so COVID has made me question where to go for my new school and the impact it made on me. That is another thing of when I thought about dorming is like I had to think about COVID and like how would everything go because honestly if COVID wasn't um an issue, like let's pretend like the past year and a half didn't happen,
Mm.
I would definitely consider more dorming. But like since I had to like put in the back of my mind, if what if classes have to go online again?
That's another reason why I don't like it in a sense because it's
Hmm.
still going on. So like my school thankfully is like very safe for the I think we have a 90 something vaccination rate. Like percent of people who are vaccinated and the we all everyone no matter what has to wear masks, which is really nice and
Which makes sense though. Like you wouldn't
yeah.
think that they would go right away with
Yeah,
no
which
mask.
I like that because I think other students, or not other students, other schools within the area aren't like that and have like higher rates. Because right now we're still in the green, which is like very, very low rates of COVID happening on campus. Although I keep hearing like people in my class have been like, oh yeah, I know this person who had COVID and like I got tested and I'm like negative and stuff. But also, that's the other thing too that my school recently rolled out. I just got an email from them saying that they're rolling out like random testing that they're going to start doing on Mondays for
Really?
yeah, so everyone who's like on campus is going to be subject to this little lottery, but that's fine because they're just going to make sure that everyone is like
Did
clear
they
and
do that
stuff.
before for last semester? Because my school did that, and I would get so nervous because I've never had the COVID swab testing.
Hmm.
My school does the spit one, which I prefer so much better.
My school does that too because they sent in the email. We do the spit one, and you don't have to like add like this little vial or something to it. Um, but they said that they're gonna have like drop off bins and stuff. So you literally just walk in, grab your test, go do your
It's
test at home, and
really
then walk and drop it
nice.
in a bin that they have at the
I
provided
know
like
for
location.
Tanya's school, she has to get like the actual cotton up her nose, and it's just
Ugh,
the worst.
yeah. If I went
But
to like the malls that they recommended staff go to get tested, I would have it probably swabbed like that. But my campus is doing the random
they
spit
did the
ones.
random COVID testing, which is
Yeah.
fine.
So if I
Cause
ever get
like
an email on a Monday from them, I know I have to go get tested.
it was a pain in the ass though, cause like they tested me randomly, like in like a same kind of time period. I'm like, y'all can't spread it out a little bit more or
Yeah, for
choose
you,
someone
I don't think it was
else.
that random. I think they picked you constantly because you were a commuter.
Probably, but like whatever. But I got it. I didn't know where to go at first because it was like in the art room or whatever.
Hmm.
And then there was this like one guy. It was very chill. Like he's like, okay, just sign in and just spit in the tube. I was like, all right. But like it was nice to take at home too. Like they just send it over to me, but at the same time, the more the pain in the ass is like someone would have to like I would have to be on I'd have to be on Zoom to see them spit. So like it would kind of be like awkward, and then I'd have to drop it off. Like it
Hmm.
is nice to I don't know. There's pros and cons to it.
Hmm.
Thank God I haven't had to take the cotton one. I probably would have to. I don't know. Oh, COVID. Thanks, COVID. Um, so now moving on, advice for seniors in high school. It is okay to go to community college. I feel like that is so underrated in a way.
Oh my god, it really is. So I applied to the school that I'm at now while in high school, and they said that they didn't have room for me in the program that I wanted in the film program. And I was like, well, then I'm not going to apply again. Because they're like, but you can apply under something else. And I was like, no. And then I applied to NYU, which I got waitlisted for. And I was like, all right, well, guess I'm going to community college. So then I ended up going.
And I was already going to community college. That's it, perfect.
You could tell, like, when I told people that, they were like, you're going to community college?
Because everyone's like every senior is like, oh, like I'm leaving. I'm hours away. I'm leaving. I'm getting out of this town. But in my head, I'm like, sis, you come back for like holidays and like after 4 years, right? Like I hope you know that. Like you're not gonna go away.
Some of them did,
but that's different.
But
I already knew I was going to community college, but like sometimes I wouldn't like. I told people I was going to community college because I was, but I feel like some people like they would like look down on you a little
100%.
bit.
Everyone looks down on people who go to community college.
And the people that hated the most on community college ended up going there.
That's the funniest thing to me because there were so many kids from our grade who ended up at the same community college as us, and we're like, weren't you the one who said you were going to go away? Didn't you say you were going to be 4 hours away or something? Funny how you got here.
Right, that's what I thought. So if you ever think about going to community college, it's do because it saves you so much money.
That's why I don't have loans right now because I went
exactly.
To
that's one of the things of why I don't have loans because it saves you so much money. I think it was like our college was like the cheapest one in like the whole.
Yeah, for us we got a discount because we actually lived within like the county of New York that it was in. So like if you lived in that county, you got like $1,000 off, and it was just really nice to be able to have that. It went up like $100 or something by the time we were finishing up, but that's fine.
That was fine.
Yeah.
Like you meet great people. I did meet good people there. I just haven't.
That's where I met people.
I haven't had a lot of contact with them recently, but like that's just how life works.
It's funny how that works out. I wasn't even dorming there, and yet I met a bunch of people talking.
I know.
But again, I think that's a lot has to do in part with COVID and everything, and everyone's kind of like cautious about like interacting with everyone.
Like in class I can like talk to people easily, but like if I'm by myself in the student center here, like at the school now, I'm so quiet, and I need to change that because I need at least a friend before I leave.
I'm like, I got y'all. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll only be here for a year, so
that's
fine.
Another reason why I'm just like whatever because it's.
I know, but you want to like at the same time.
No.
It's like it's nice. Okay.
No.
No, sweetheart. Oh yes, what I wrote down. We've made great friends through community college and saved so much money. I already wrote that down. Check. Going to community college should not be looked down upon. I wrote down go into more detail, but we already did that. I really want to like put a whole emphasizing on that because even like the high schoolers, I mean they're in college now, but like the high schoolers now, it's like, oh, like where are you going? They're like far away, and I'm like, girl. In a couple of years, they're going to change your mind. Yeah, like, not for everyone.
If you're pursuing higher education, that's all that matters. Like, who cares where you're getting it from, where you're going? You're the one who's going out and doing it and getting an education that you want.
It's still you're still gonna meet great people. You're still gonna have a good education. It's just less money. Like I don't understand the issue.
Yeah, I don't understand that stigma behind like, oh, community college. It's a college. Like I know people think it's not real college, but it's a college.
But it is.
You're
I feel like
getting
one of the
graded
things
learning.
Is like dorms. Sam thought there was this old gas station. She thought it was a dorm.
Someone said there were dorms. Okay, so for the community college we went to. People would make up rumors about it all the time. They said that there were dorms there, which is weird for a community college, but there
some
is
community colleges do, which is very weird.
Have dorms, so that's why I wasn't like, oh well, that's not true because it's community college. So I was like, oh, are those the dorms here? And then
mind you can see the abandoned old gas station.
Well, there's like an old gas station, but there was like buildings behind that looked like they could have been like small dorms because the way that they were situated.
Warehouses. They're just warehouses.
No, there was a warehouse next to it, but then there was actual like little like a couple houses here and there.
Oh, country homes?
Yes, exactly.
You know they also have like a child day. So I always forget about that.
That's the other thing too. That was right there, so I was like, oh, it makes sense for them to put the dorms next to a child daycare. But that wasn't true at all.
My hopes were down. They got left down there.
Because I was like, I'm gonna make friends who live on campus and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go visit.
Let me come in your dorm.
Yeah, so that way it's like dorming without dorming. And then they're like, no, there's no dorms here. And I was like, Got
Well,
it. Heard you.
that's and like I feel like I have like funny stories from community college because it's still a great experience. I still had like my same friends from high school, which is nice, and I also got to have like new ones that like went together,
Yeah.
which we
And
did.
also, going to community college not only saves you money, it also helps you build up like portfolios and stuff. Because when I was reapplying for colleges, because I knew it was only going to be the 2 years, I reapplied to again this school and NYU again, and I got into both. So it's like it
Which
helped
it
me because they
does
saw
the
that my college credibility in a sense that I
yeah.
clearly know what I'm doing in college, so I can like be higher
The
up on
only thing
something.
that sucks when it comes to that is I wish it was a 4 year, but at the same time it does give me a push to be like, okay, well now you have to move on.
Hmm.
So, because I know I'm gonna have to move on from this school.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, go to community college. I mean, like, do whatever you gotta do at the end of the day,
Hmm.
but community college is a great idea.
Yeah, it really is.
So, this was such a good episode. Um, the wrap up from this is to save money, go to community college, you make great friends, connections, and an education. Education connection
Oh
for
no.
free. Do you have anything else you want to add on?
Yeah. Please never do that again.
Education. I was working at a job at the education connection for free. How long has this been running on?
I don't know, but I think we should end it.
Anyway, guys, education connection.
Back
I
up
was
from the
working at a
mic.
job.
God.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching and listening. Let
Thank
us know how you
you.
feel about this. This is still new when it comes to the video part. I'm excited for the videos
Hmm.
because you can finally see like what I do. I
You
was
can
just
finally see
thinking,
me just staring at Brianna in like whatever I'm feeling, anger, annoyance, disgust, like whatever it is.
oh, good vibes, good vibes all the all. But yeah, thank you guys again for listening and watching. We really appreciate it. We can't wait for more to come. Do you have anything else, Sam?
Just follow our socials, which by the way, I just want to
That's what I
say
forgot to say.
I keep saying that oh yeah, the animation is gonna definitely be up by now.
Girl,
But
it's 10 episodes in.
10 episodes in, it's still not up. The one for episode
But
2. I
it's
keep
really
adding on to the list of ones that I want to animate, like little clips and stuff. I just haven't finished episode 2 yet,
you
but
do
it's
a good
almost
job
there.
of it though.
Thanks. And I'm
So
doing
yeah.
frame by frame, so that's why it takes a lot longer, but
Yeah.
I'm almost done. I just have to add color to it. So hopefully before this one goes up, it should be
We'll
up.
see.
I'm setting
So
a
yeah,
goal for myself.
follow our TikTok
And Insta.
and Insta Local Losers Podcast.
That's it. That's all
That's
we got.
it.
And
I
now our
guess.
YouTube, where you can see
Oh,
us.
Local Losers Podcast.
Yeah,
You guys should already know the
I don't
drill.
honestly. I
So,
don't know what the YouTube will be because
we'll let y'all know. Well, you're
Yeah.
watching it on the YouTube anyway,
Potentially.
so
could just be listening on Spotify still, which we
or
also
listen on
thank you for
Spotify.
listening.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching again. Let us know how you feel about this. About maybe not about us, because I don't want my feelings to get hurt right now. I'm very fragile.
Not about us.
Not about us. But yeah, thank you guys again. So I keep saying thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Belle. You look so dumb right now. Sitting outside my house.
So anyway,
Okay. Oh, I think we should leave now.
yeah.
All right. Well, bye.
Bye.
Bye.